no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half. You can all of a sudden see the body language of this defense. It has changed.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them.
Ernie on the Jets. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable. One-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
That's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebrook, one of the all-time great names in college football history? Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got rid of it just in time. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tries to do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd down, going up top. Throwing right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the free ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Got room to work. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to run it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. He leaves it with his back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line on this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Brown wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was thinking big return, didn't get that. Boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Ball's free. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And wings it incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds this big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Might be looking to run. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Brown will throw it. Working that left side now. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Brown wants to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salaam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 14 to Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lost to fire on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, it's third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Brown will throw it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Give to the running back. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clemson jumps to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's got it. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Just keep slinging it. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quarterback keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The give to the back. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, to give, looking for room. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time on target. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. He wants it all. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll try the run. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They punt it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. They kick it away on 4th down. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Irish! And they turn it into a defensive score. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down, breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Brown wants to pass. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Big kick here. Can crawl them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy. And this one splits the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. How will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Completes it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Got his man down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Makes the grab on the left. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Brings it in down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 22 over Utah. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Brown will throw it. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Lost to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Hodges. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.